Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Good morning. I'm Rhonda Olson from Moonshine. Let your true colours shine through and express the real you. This week's been a very sad time for me. A dearly beloved client passed away suddenly. He had an appointment to see me at 3 in the afternoon and didn't arrive, and little did I know that he'd had a stroke at 12 and he died later that night. When I found out, I was in total shock. I probably did what I normally do, which is like first go into my head, I kind of like freeze, lock everything inside, and then I couldn't speak, and I definitely couldn't sing. Fortunately, I knew enough about myself and my body and my voice to realize that I could do things to bring myself back home into myself again. So I did the things that I've been teaching you about grounding, opening up the red lights again, pressing my feet into the floor, breathing into my belly, creating space in my belly, opening up the orange lights, letting my diaphragm be free so that I could say and switching on the yellow lights. And then I gave myself some little butterfly hugs. Hi, Marnie, nice to see you. And just to soothe and have compassion for myself and my grief. And then I came up to this little throat center, and in certain cultures, when people are in grief, what they do is they do keening. They wail and weep, and not like us who just sort of stand still and try not to look like you're feeling anything. And so I adapted a little process from that. It's like, first of all, we've got a little bone here called a hyoid bone, and sometimes when our emotions get blocked, this little bone lifts up. And so one way of helping that bone to come down again and release is just to yawn. And as I made that yawning sound, I made a little sound like kind of like a little puppy dog whimpering, like a. And as I started doing that, I felt little tears the other day come up into my eyes, and just like letting the tears just fall. I'm not trying to stop them, but just letting them come and letting the wailing continue. And gradually, as I did that, my throat started to open, and then I could make more sounds. Hi, Teresa. And so I made little like yeah, just gently moved my body around and invited my body just to start opening again. And gradually my throat cleared enough, and so that yesterday when I went to the funeral, I was able to hold myself, ground and hold myself enough to sing, and even though other people in the room were obviously very upset as well. There was a beautiful minister there. He was 92, and he just had this beautiful open heart, and he talked about remembering the good times, remembering the love, remembering the light that person had. And he talked about how that's what our life is about, shining our own light and opening our hearts to love. After the ceremony, we all went down to the lawn, it was at Pinaroo Lawn Cemetery, and we walked down and where my client was buried, and we were given little sand to put on the funeral, in the coffin if we wanted to. So as I had this little scoop of the sand, I sang a song that I sang. It's an aria from Dido and Aeneas, and it just simply goes, when I am laid in earth, may my wrongs create no trouble, no trouble in thy breast. Remember me, remember me, but I forget my fate. Remember me, but I forget my fate. And singing that song helped me a lot to say goodbye to my friend and to open up my feelings. And so I hope this little tip helps you if you're dealing with you get choked up with feelings. To just make little sounds, move your body, and maybe sing little songs that you love and that can help open your heart, and so that your light can shine again. So if you would like some help in opening up your heart and letting your light shine, please contact me, just PM me, and I'd love to talk to you. And I also have written a book, Sovereign Woman, Use Your Body and Your Voice to let to turn your pain into power. And it has a little CD with little songs on it as well. So this is Rhonda Olson now signing off from Woman Shine. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye for now.